So we just took a tough loss in the Eastern Conference Finals. But as I said in the live stream, I am so proud of this Louisville Badgers squad, man. The way that we performed this season, so admirable. So admirable. But the silver lining, my boys, is that here we are in the off season right now. And I know so many of you have been so excited. And we're going to be going through this today with our boy PJ. Say what's up, PJ.
Hey, y'all, what's up, man? It's your boy PJ here, man, with Steve. And, we got the beginning of the off season for you boys. So get ready and buckle in, guys. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this is actually the first time I've ever done like a little collaboration video with the community here. And, of course, who better to do it with than one of our main guys, man, our boy PJ. So what we're going to do is we are just going to go through the off season, through the draft lottery for you guys, and get all the way up to the staff signing phase. And then what we're, obviously, as you guys know, as you guys are in the Discord and that are in the have been in live streams, know we're gonna basically go all the way up to the draft, the NBA draft in this video, and then we're gonna get through, then we're gonna do the draft in the live stream. So yeah, sorry, I'm stumbling on my words a little bit, but I'm excited, boys. Like, been waiting for this. PJ, I know you've been waiting for this too, bro. I know the whole community has, right?
Oh yeah, man. The Tropics and the Force debut after this offseason. I'm excited. Put my foot in there, gotta make sure everything good, but we got it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's jump right into it. There ain't nothing left to do but to just do it, my boys. Let's get it. Player retirements. So right off the bat, the Hawks, man. Look at this. DeMar DeRozan retiring. That is, but 38 years old. I mean, makes sense. You guys got to remember, we're like in year 6 in this right now. So I'm like year 5, 6, something like that. So we are getting, pretty deep into this thing, man. Paul George retiring from the Knicks. Vucevic retiring. Look at this, bro. What do you think about Jimmy Butler, PJ, retiring at 38?
That is crazy, but they did just acquire a couple of new draft picks and signings, so I kind of figured the time was coming for him.
Bro, it might be the
heart and soul of Miami.
Yeah, bro, it might be the Liam McNeely era from now on, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It might be Liam McNeely or bust from now on. Or who else? They got a couple other good guys on that team, too. They got Isaiah Priest. They got Justin Nance. So, yeah, man, they got some good young players to go forward. Here's a big one right here, man. Kevin Durant.
Oh, my God.
The voice of a generation, so to speak, my boys. KD has now retired in Phoenix. I almost hoped that he would retire, in Seattle, just to make it kind of fun. But, no such luck. Wasn't able to keep him around. Draymond Green, who had just joined CJ's new regime last year as a glue guy, as a mentor, hopefully did his job, helped out, and with mentoring the young guy that he was mentoring, which I believe was Albanza, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that.
Former teammates retiring.
Exactly.
That is crazy.
That's crazy,
wow,
man. Two guys that didn't really like each other for a little bit, to be honest. Then you got Valanciunas, you got Middleton. Kind of surprising that Middleton would retire.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Hardaway Jr. It's getting crazy now. Like, we're getting into this point in the franchise where dudes are going to be retiring. McCollum.
I see McCollum.
Corey Joseph, who wasn't even on a team. Harrison Barnes. Kyle Anderson, a little young, but you figure he does everything in slow motion, so it probably feels like he's been in the league 28 years.
Yeah, man.
Jordan Clarkson, so that's another Heat guy gone. The CJ was on the Risk, which is crazy. Shout out North Texas. Jordan Clarkson retired. Buddy Hield retired. DFS retired. Karis LeVert for the Kings retired. Kaminsky, Gary Harris, Victor Oladipo, Pat Connaughton, TJ Warren. A lot of names here that we're all very familiar with that are just simply, not with the league anymore, man. Not with the league. Windler, crazy. Feels like he just got into the league. Is he really 31 years old? 3 years into his career?
Yeah, he is 31 years old, man.
Yeah, I guess 3 years pro. He should, he should have been like 7 years pro by now, but he he just never got back onto a team after being released by Cleveland. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the main guys that have retired. The rest of these guys are probably just going to be kind of like NPC type guys, like auto-gen guys who just never got contracts. So we will move on past this, on to the staff retirements. And here we go. Jim Boylan for the Pacers, perimeter coach. He is now retired. Bro, they lost
2 coaches.
bruh, Rick Carlisle, PJ.
Rick Carlisle. Oh my God.
That is, bro, F's in the chat for Ty Dwyer. Losing Rick Carlisle is tough. One of the best coaches. I mean, I don't even know. I think I overrode it last year. Yeah. Can't even override it, man. That's rough. That is rough. But Brad Jones, Brian Gates, James Borrego, man. I think James Borrego. James, wasn't he like a Hornets head coach at one point?
He was the Hornets head coach. Actually rebuilt those guys for playing teams, but now, wow.
Yeah, crazy. Pat Delaney, James Gentry, Chris Gent. We know these guys. Corliss Williamson. We know that these guys are all real players. Real coaches. Scooney Penn. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff, though. Rick Carlisle is definitely one that's unexpected. Was hoping he would stick around for a lot longer. 35 years in the league is a long time, but he felt to me like he had some more, more in the tank. Hall of Fame. KD, Jimmy Butler, Paul George, PG himself, and DeMar DeRozan. I don't think that I have a problem with any of these guys being in the Hall of Fame as first ballot guys. You look at the numbers, and they speak for themselves, especially with Kevin Durant.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I think that all these guys belong there. And I would guess that all of their jerseys going to be retired too. Yep. Bro, Middleton was the one guy I was wondering about. But he won a chip with them. They're only their second chip in franchise history. I think the first one was with Kareem, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess Chris being a big part of that was a big deal, obviously. Jimmy Butler gets his jersey retired with Miami, which I think is fair. I mean, he obviously played in Chicago, Minnesota, Philadelphia, but I think the Heat is probably where he had the biggest impact, at least in our universe.
Hands down.
Certain. Yeah, hands down. Draymond, obviously you've got to retire his jersey. And then Kevin Durant, man, Oklahoma City retires the KD jersey. I have to imagine Golden State will at some point as well. Like, you figure, right? Like, that's just a given. It has to be. But moving past that, now we get to some of the important stuff, my boys. The league meetings. 2 expansion teams to the league. Obviously, we're overriding and approving that. And as a lot of you guys know, I have added in a stimulus package. Yes, sir, my boys. Let's go to the salary cap here. We are going to add $15 million to everybody's salary, to everybody's money, so that's kind of like an NBA codename stimulus package, right? For everybody. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost like when it was a recession. We out here trying to make things better for everybody, my boys. So, yeah, we're adding 15 mil to try to get everybody some money. You know what I mean? Because I noticed that there's things aren't great across the board with a lot of financial situations. Implement a possession error rule? Absolutely not. Top team from each conference are seeded in their respective conference based on record. I don't understand everything should be fine with seeding as far as seeding is concerned. The only other thing I wanted to add here was there's one more salary cap thing, and it was to decrease the luxury tax rate. So we'll do that. So basically, just a little bit of wiggle room financially, but the main thing is going to be adding the 2 new expansion teams. And as you can see right here with the league realignment, where are they? The Tampa Bay Tropics and the St. Louis Force. Welcome to the NBA in the codename universe, my boys. PJ is
here,
the
man.
GM. Yes, PJ. There you go, buddy.
Glad to be here.
I mean, and I know you've been waiting a long time for it.
Oh, man, you have no idea, but I'm just happy for the Force. A lot of the expansion teams have been doing well, getting their stuff together, and then we're the next ones up. So let's get it.
And how do you feel about being in a conference with Orlando, Charlotte, Miami, and the Badgers?
Okay, so Miami, it's smoke. It's all smoke with Miami.
True.
Charlotte, they're on the come up. Magic, we're gonna try to make it smoke with them, but they're good. Like Jesus. The Badgers, though, man.
You don't have to glaze me, but we are a good team, though, and we might even be better.
Y'all are a good team. Like, you guys, the Magic and the Hornets are gonna be the tough to play. The Hawks, they're about to get the number 1 pick. I feel like that's my prediction for the draft lottery.
They might be. They might be, my boys. They just might. So we're about to actually jump into that. But this is the realignment. As you guys can see, not much has changed, despite the fact that I had moved Memphis into the East but 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it was. They are now back in the West because of the fact that we brought in 2 Eastern Conference teams. And some of you may be asking why Kansas City is in the West and St. Louis is in the East. Well, that's because if you look at Missouri, St. Louis is on the easternmost part of Missouri's border, and KC is all the way on the western part of that border. So that's why that, they're both teams are kind of like middle of the country type teams. But it makes sense, this realignment right here. But anyway, here it is, my boys. We have made it to the part that you guys have all been waiting for. I know that's what you clicked on the video for. It is the draft lottery. Bro, PJ, I know you're excited. I know you know roughly where you're going to be picking, but you got to still be excited for this, right? I mean, come on now.
I'm excited. I'm been waiting for this. Honestly, either the 5th or 6th pick, whichever one it is, I'm ready for it.
Whatever one it is, man. Go ahead.
I do have a question for you, Steve.
Yeah.
What's your prediction for the draft lottery? Who is getting that number 1 pick?
Oh, man. You know what? Let me look real quick at the odds. Let's look at the odds real fast. All right, so here it is, man. The predictions. What am I thinking here? Let's see. Hawks, Lakers, Suns, Wizards, Raptors. Man, you know what? I got to be honest. I feel like the Hawks are going to get cucked somehow. I don't know why, but I feel like they're going to. Here's what I think. I think it's going to be. I think the Raptors are going to jump up to like the number 1 or 2, and I also feel like somebody between 11 and 15 is gonna shoot up. Like maybe Portland, maybe Golden State will jump up into the top 4. That's gonna be my prediction right there. But I think number 1 will be Toronto. I don't know why I'm feeling Toronto. I feel like it's gonna be Toronto, and then number 2 is gonna be either Portland or Golden State. What are you thinking?
So honestly, like I said, I feel like the Hawks need the first pick.
I think they do too. I think they do too.
They need it.
They need that.
But if I had to be honest, I had to really be honest, the Lakers are going to go down. Phoenix might stay where they are. Wizards, in my opinion, after trading away Zachary to Seattle, they might go up. Raptors might go up.
Well, you know that what they've done doesn't matter. This is all just luck, baby. This is all just a lottery.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I feel like they might go up. And
maybe karma, a little bit of karma here.
Yeah. I think the deceivers might go up too.
I think, you know what? I agree with you. I feel like the deceivers might go up to like top 4. I don't know why, but I feel like it's going to be like Toronto, Kansas City, and either Portland or the... Actually, I think it'll be all 4 of them. Toronto, Kansas City, Portland, and the Warriors. I feel like that's going to be your top 4. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but... or somebody from the top 4, just the odds alone tell us that somebody from that top 4 is going to be there. But there's going to be dudes... teams are going to jump up. Crazy? What would be crazy?
If the Badgers went up to like the 6th or 7th pick.
That can't happen. That can't happen. If we jump up, it will only be the top 4. Unless a bunch of other teams also jump up, which would be crazy. We could conceivably get to like somewhere in that area. But I think the way it works with the new flattening of the odds is if you jump up from outside the top 4, then you're in the top 4. Unless 4 other teams also jump up, which would be crazy. But you know what? Without further ado, my boys, let's get it. Are we ready? Number 20 should be the Jazz, and it is the Jazz. Here we go, man. No surprises yet. Obviously, we're only 1 pick in.
Okay.
19 should be the Kings. Who's it going to be? It is the Kings. No surprises yet.
Okay.
Kings get the Clippers pick despite that protection. All right. This is supposed to be us. Here we go, boys. Do we jump up? Oh, man. Okay. We got 18. We got 8. Hey, look, but I'm fine with that. I can work with 18. Various reports have the Badgers looking to move down. Very possible. Got Golden State. I was predicting they would jump up. They did not jump up. They are at 17 here. So here we go. 16. Supposed to be Detroit. What do we got?
Let's see.
It is Detroit.
Detroit.
They have landed the 16th pick.
Okay, so they're basically keeping it like the draft lottery at the moment.
Basically, so far, yep. Portland. I was also predicting they might jump up. Let's see. No, nothing there. So Portland is at 15. It is Portland. Second consecutive year with a lottery selection. We know that. Phoenix, this is their other pick, right? Yes, so they're going to be at 14, and then they're going to be somewhere around the top of the draft as well. Minnesota is supposed to be 13. They jump up. This is San Antonio. So Minnesota jumps into the top, who have just moved to the Bronx, my boys. Here we go. The Deceivers, they jump up. So it's the Nets at number 12. Kansas City jumps up. Wow, my boys. 2 surprises so far with the Wolves and the Deceivers jumping up. Sacramento, they are at 11. Okay. So that means everything is gonna be moved around now with 2 teams moving into the top 4. Supposed to be the Bucks at 10. What do we got? Toronto at 10. The Bucks have jumped up as well. So that bumps Washington all the way down to 9, and they go all the way to 9. Bro.
Wow.
While the Wizards have the right to swap picks with the Nets, they have the higher pick here, so they'll keep it. The Nets now at 8. Is it going to be the Nets? Yes, so the Nets end up with number 8 and number 12. So that is actually not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see what we got for number 7. Supposed to be LA. They've moved down, and it is, bro. The Lakers were expecting to be top 3. They get number 7. Here it is. This is supposed to be the Tampa Bay Tropics, and it will be the Tropics. That means the Force are going to be number 5. What do we get here? The Force, number 5. Now the top 4. Then there were 4, my boys. Here we go. Winner of the 4th pick supposed to be the Bucks. Who is it going to be? The Bucks. Okay, so the Bucks don't move up to 1, but they are at 4. Number 3. Here we go. The Hawks are in the top 3. Supposed to be Kansas City. Who do we got? That is the Hawks.
It's the Hawks. Oh,
bro.
My God.
Oh, my God. It's the Deceivers, and who left?
It's the Deceivers. Who's going to
get
it?
The Wolves get 2. That means the Kansas City Deceivers get the number 1 pick, my boys. And the Bronx Wolves get the number 2 pick. Oh, my goodness. There it is. There it is. Wow. Congratulations to the Deceivers, my bros. Oh, man. Bro, Chaos is going to go crazy when he sees this. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
Shout out to my boy Chaos, man. My God.
Yes, sir. And then our boy Bronx Baller. The Wolves at 2, the Hawks at 3, then the Bucks at 4 for Orange Lover. Then the Force Tropics, man, we got a lot of teams, GM-led teams in the whole lottery for that matter. But Badgers at 18, man, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think I can make that work. Might move down, might move up a couple spots if I can make a deal. But I'm definitely going to wait till draft night to make any decisions on that. Chances are I'll stand pat on it. But what are you thinking at number 6, PJ? What do you think? You think you can grab somebody impactful there? Because I'm thinking you probably can.
Man, all top 6 players in this draft are goated. So
absolutely.
I feel like whoever I get, whether it's a Bryant, whether it's a Stevenson, or if I get Outlaw, not saying I will.
Right.
Either way, I know I got a cornerstone. But Kansas City, man,
bro,
this is huge.
Things just got crazy for the Kansas City Deceivers, my boys. And I mean crazy. Like, it's going to be, yeah. Kansas City is on the map at this point. I feel like Kansas City is on the map at this point. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, there is your full draft lottery results, my boys. And that means that we have now made it to staff signing. And obviously, I want to give everybody the opportunity to sign their own staff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the available staff in the Discord for the GMs, and then I will make those moves off camera, obviously. But next up, what I'm going to do is also post the draft combine and the pre-draft workouts in a separate video. It's going to be like a little short video for you guys. That way you guys can see all that. You can go through, take screenshots of whatever you want to take screenshots of. And then we will be having the expansion draft and the NBA draft all on, I believe, Wednesday, because I put up, the voting for you guys to vote on which day you wanted the stream to be, and it looks like Wednesday at 7 p.m. is by far the winner up to this point. but we'll continue to check it over the next 24 hours. But those are your results, my boys. I will put it up one more time as we go ahead and end the video for you guys, just so you guys can all look at it and the Kansas City Deceivers can bask in the glory of having the #1 overall pick. PJ, thank you so much, man, for being here with me and recording this video. First time I've ever done a recorded video with part of the community with me, man. Thank you so much, brother.
You already know, man. And shout out to everybody that supports Steve. Support the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. And also, let's go Tropics. We in the building, baby. And shout out to the top 3 picks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Badger Nation, stand up. Anybody that's not a GM of another team, you guys already know it's time, my boys. It is time. This is one of the most exciting parts of every season, the draft, the expansion draft this year, and, of course, free agency. Oh, man, it's going to be great. Anyway, thank you, boys, so much for being here for yet another one. We will be back very, very soon with the expansion draft, with the NBA draft, and, of course, free agency. Again, man, like PJ said, if you're not subscribed, join us on this journey. I think this is a great time, too. 2K25 right around the corner, CFB right around the corner. And if you had a good time in the video, consider leaving it a like if you get a chance. But, man, again, thank you so much. Big shout out to this entire community for all the support, all the love. And I love every single one of you guys, as I always say, and I mean it genuinely. Yes, you watching right there. I love you. Genuinely, you guys are my bros. I will catch you boys in the next one.
He's not damn, don't play with him. She's not damn, don't play with her. I got a R-O-D, she got a P-N-C. Baby girl, you know you was made for me. Hop in my bag and I stay in it. Hit from the back and I stay in it. He's not damn,